Have you heard about the new community being built in Santa Paula and want to know more? Are you wanting that small town feeling with a focus of community? Do you want to feel spoiled with a pool, large clubhouse, garden, and so much more, and not have to spend hours each day or your weekend taking care of it? Then you'll want to watch this video.
We're going to introduce you to the pros and cons of living in the Harvest at Limoneria, a newer community at the outskirts of Santa Paula. We'll tell you why you might want to live in or stay away from this community.
The people are what make this place as special as it is. This is a newer community that feels like it's on its own little island. Most people who have moved here are first-time home buyers and very excited to live in a new home. The excitement then feeds into meeting their neighbors, setting play dates with the kids, and getting together at the pool. While we were out here taking pictures today, an older man fell down. And as soon as that happened, we ran over to help him. And I looked around and there were 3 other people who had stopped their cars or stopped their walking and ran over to also make sure he was okay. We offered him a ride and to have somebody give a call to make sure that somebody could pick him up. And all of us stayed there until his granddaughter assured us that he was okay. That's who this community is.
The Harvest at Limoneria was built with the idea that people would be living as part of a larger community than just their own house. There's a large clubhouse that has a fitness center, yoga room, demonstration kitchen, multi-purpose room, business center, tot lot, pool, and spa. There's also a fireside lounge, barbecue area, community gardens, multiple parks, and a dog park. The development is also located close to many trails and a large open space. However, the larger grocery stores are on the other side of town and there's limited shopping close by. There's a farmer's market once a week, however, in downtown Santa Paula that does have some good produce.
Currently, about 500 of the projected 1,500 units have been built here. There were 4 builders in phase 1, which is almost finished. Only 2 builders are still building new homes. Richmond builders have the most lots still available, and we've made some shorts to walk you through their models. Phase 2 and 3 do not have a scheduled start date for building yet, and it's unknown who the builders are going to be. However, we do know that the homes in phase 2 will be on larger lots and larger. And at phase 3, currently it's scheduled to be luxury estate homes. The builders still building have slightly lowered their prices and are giving incentives to buyers, such as lower interest rates, and if you go with their lenders, and some money towards closing costs. This was at the time of filming, and these incentives and prices are subject to changing. There are also homes that have been lived in that are now available.
When you walk into the homes of each of these 4 builders, you'll notice a difference in the quality of materials used, which has a big impact on the price. On the lower end, you'll have thinner granite, regular sized closets, and vinyl flooring. And on the higher end, you'll notice thicker quartz slabs, engineered wood flooring, walk-in closets, rounded corners on the walls, and even a waterfall countertop where the stone goes all the way down the side of the kitchen island. One disappointing thing is that most of these builders used fiberglass inserts in the showers instead of tile. There are both ranch and 2-story homes available. The availability of ranch homes is a great option as compared to homes in Ventura and Oxnard, where only 2-story homes are currently available with new construction. Homes range from 1,600 to 2,800 square feet on lots that are between 1,500 to 6,000 square feet and cost between $600,000 and $900,000 at the time of this video. In the stage 1 phase, most of the homes are very close to each other and the backyards are tiny. It might not even be wide enough to run a larger sized barbecue safely. Don't be fooled if you tour Richmond model homes and notice they have a much larger backyard than the lots that are currently available. While most all of the homes are built on smaller lots, there are gorgeous mountain views all over this neighborhood.
It's exciting to purchase a new home and finish it off with your custom choices. And when you purchase thousands of dollars for a product, you expect it to be finished and in amazing condition when you purchase it. Your home is normally your highest and biggest expense, and you also expect timely attention if there are problems. We have not heard as much with this community, but in new communities overall, people have reported multiple problems with their new homes, such as home builders forgetting to install gutters, a support beam not being installed, and using cheap shingles for the roofing. Plumbing contractors who flushed grout down the toilet, which caused problems with the plumbing, gaps in the grout on the flooring allowing insects to come up, and sometimes buyers finding that glitter is not always turning to gold. Some builders are building homes so fast they're taking shortcuts. With the excitement of purchasing a new home, you're likely to miss many items that become very obvious once you move in. So we highly recommend hiring an outside inspector to walk through the home, at least at the 5-day inspection, and to see if the builder will allow an inspector to walk through during the different stages of the building. It may save you thousands and then a big headache in the long run. We also recommend for anyone who has bought a new home, do an inspection at the 10-month mark from the building to spot any needed repairs that will be covered by the 1-year warranty offered by some builders, like Lennar. Sometimes new owners even discover items needed to be repaired that the builder had claimed were already fixed. Keep in mind that if you are buying a home from the builder, the warranty is from the day the home is finished, not the day that it's sold to you from the builder. Well, from most builders.
Another tip is to turn on all appliances, switch on lights, the furnace, and the plumbing in every room to make sure that it is working when you do your walkthrough. It is not uncommon when we walk through a home with our clients that something is not working or has not been installed yet, and the builder didn't know. It helps to have a real estate agent go through the whole process with you, such as us. We take it very seriously that we are your advocate and you should receive what you have been promised. Please keep in mind that when you visit a new development, if you do not go with your real estate agent the first time, then your agent is not allowed to represent you. You don't save any money by not having a real estate agent, so it just makes sense to go with an agent you trust the first time, or at least have them call ahead to make an appointment. You will thank yourself in the long run.
New complexes in California have a Melrose tax, and this one is no exception. The BC Star newspaper reported in 2019 that the Melrose at the Harvest will last for 30 years, and that each year those fees may increase. The Melrose will pay back the city for infrastructure of the Harvest, such as plumbing, electricity, streets, and other services. However, the city is still allowed to tax the homeowners for any ongoing services after those 30 years are over. The Melrose is tied to the consumer index for the greater Los Angeles region, so there is a slight chance that the fee may decrease, but more likely it may increase. It is advised that Melrose's taxes may not be tax deductible, and there is also a monthly HOA fee here.
Some of the homes offer solar panels to help offset your electric costs. The solar is leased and costs around $80 a month for 20 years from the time the home was built. And then keep in mind that when you sell your home, the lease will have to transfer to the next buyers who will have to qualify as well for that lease.
Also, Santa Paula's water and sewer are very expensive and almost double what you would pay in Ventura. This is because Santa Paula's source of water is 100% groundwater pumped from the Santa Paula Basin. So this is another cost you'll want to take into account when moving anywhere in Santa Paula.
One of the big questions asked by families moving in is, how are the schools? The current schools that this community feeds into have a rating of 2 to 5 out of 10 because of low test scores and growth. The residents have said they feel the teachers are very warm and caring and their children are learning a lot. While test scores can tell you something about a school, it is definitely not the whole picture. Some residents have also opted in to still take their child to school in Ventura since they work there. This is not a guarantee and is limited to if there's spaces available in the district and school of choice.
With this new community and more being built in Fillmore, you may find that the Santa Paula freeway can get pretty backed up during rush hour, and if there's an accident. I was driving my daughter's friend back home to Fillmore, and there was a big accident at night on a Friday night around 10 p.m. and we were backed up for over an hour. Luckily, if you live in Santa Paula, you can sneak to Ventura on one of the back streets, and that's not a luxury we have in Fillmore.
Don't forget that if you are thinking of moving into the Harvest, you are not only going to be living here, but in Santa Paula. We love Santa Paula and all that it has to offer. We highly recommend that you watch our video on Santa Paula to learn more about this treasure.
While we enjoy making these videos, we really love talking to people and helping find a person's dream home. There is nothing more enjoyable than seeing a person's big smile and glow when they find an area that they want to call home. So please give us a call, email, or text us, and shoot us a like if you enjoyed this video. We really are doing these videos for you. For example, we chose to make this video because one of our clients is interested in planned communities. So let us know if there's a topic or an area you would like us to cover and that you want to know more about.
Thank you.